Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome back. This is A from High Fives Tarot. This is your September 2022 Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus for the sign of Cancer. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here and welcome back. And as a gratitude for you for being here, the continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle guidance card for you, and when you scroll down to that page, you could make your own 3-card spread there. And if you're still confused with the brief description given to you by those 3 cards, you could send me an email to tarot@highvibes.com, and then I would interpret it for you for free. I just feel like doing it this month. I don't usually do that, and I haven't announced it yet, so you were the first one to get. Oh, what's happening, dear Cancer? What are you this is mental anguish. Something very big has happened to you that caused you so much pain, a languishing moment, a mental torture, mental anguish. This is Llorona. I think this is a Mexican tale. She caught her husband cheating, and to vindicate or to take revenge, she killed their 2 sons. I'm not sure if it's a son. She killed their children, and so it brought her so much pain. You know that kind of pain of losing your children. It's unexplainable. It's very heavy, and it's like you can't forgive yourself for it. That is the kind. It's not just a simple heartbreak. It's just that pain that cannot be explained, cannot be repaired. That kind of pain you are going through right now. However, the message of 5 of Cups here is always, all of the cards in the tarot has maybe on textbook very negative, but the message is always positive. This is an opportunity for you to look around you, and in what ways can you refocus on something positive. She is crying over spilled water, spilled cup, 3 cups, but she hasn't noticed that she has still 2 cups behind her. So what are these 2 cups right now, dear Cancer? And so this is also Moses. Moses, right? He knows when to leave. He knows when the flood is coming, and so he made an action to circumvent that, or to do something that he would be spared from it. That is the story of this one upright, but you have it in reverse. So you could be staying for the wrong reasons. There's something I could be connecting with a Cancer-born individual who is staying for all the wrong reasons. I mean, perhaps your person has cheated on you, but you still choose to stay even if you are languishing. And you know it. You just know that it's time to go, but you choose to stay. I don't know what's your reason for that, but let's get more energies around this connection for Cancer, please. What's up with their Cancer? Are you losing sleep about this, stretching yourself way too thin, giving way too much? You don't want to do the work, and perhaps expecting your person to do the work. It's kind of giving off that energy of demanding. You're demanding your person to change, which will never happen. You're demanding your person for certain things just to reciprocate the kind of love that you give, just so you could give justice to yourself. You are not in a good emotional place right now, or your emotions are out of whack. You could lash out on your person anytime. There seems to be an imbalance right here in terms of what you perceive as your strengths, what you perceive as your resources, how you could be connected with other people regardless of your connection with your lover. You're neglecting a certain aspect of your life for this person, and it's not good. That is what I am seeing here. Perhaps you are neglecting your job, you're neglecting your parental duties, because you are very much in that space of ruminating over the person, what your person has did to you. Or perhaps you could be in a new relationship, and you have for some of you, you have a kid from a previous relationship, and so you have a new boyfriend or girlfriend who is not the father, who is not the baby mama or baby daddy of your child. You're having a trouble with this relationship with this new boyfriend or girlfriend, and as a result, you revolve your life around that, and as a result, you are neglecting your attention or quality time with your kid. So that could be one scenario, which of course would not resonate to all of you, because this is a general reading, so that would just resonate with one person. But you don't want to be accountable. That is what I am getting. You don't want to. It's always your person who has to be accountable. You don't want to acknowledge that there's so much on your plate right now. I feel that there's so much on your plate right now, and you are who is this Knight of? I strongly feel that this is another person. Somebody could be moving towards you. Somebody maybe, this could be your person, but let's see. For some of you, you could be at a distance with your lover, a long distance relationship, and it's taking its toll. The distance is taking its toll. Okay, this could be the person that you previously had a relation, the baby daddy or the baby mama. They could send you a message. They could return. You may be the one who left the situation behind. You may be the one who made a choice. You are reassessing the situation. But there seems to be some fear or insecurity moving forward. And you don't want to confront. I mean, you just want them to do something, but you're not telling them. You just want people to understand where you're coming from, and you don't want to speak. You're hiding inside your shell, kind of channeling the very Cancer vibe of passive aggressive behavior, not expressing what it is that you truly want. And if you are being asked what do you really want, you don't want to say it. I mean, you could just say that you should know. You would answer that way. And yeah, sorry for the background noise. Our neighbor's dog are getting excited again. There's something about the past that you just can't let go. You don't want to, you want them all. You want to keep them together. Stuck in the past. Your person may have done something vicious, something unforgivable in the past, but it's now resurfacing. Perhaps trust has been broken, and right now you're having a hard time to get past that. Perhaps having a hard time to forgive, perhaps having a hard time to communicate that you are struggling with the thoughts of that past mistake. and you have a lot of things to think about. I mean, perhaps this is one of your excuses. I have a lot to think about. Why should I even tell you what to do? I have a lot of things to do. Why would I bother? You should know what you have to do. It's what I feel where you're coming from, and you run the risk of lashing out on them. Okay, be mindful, dear Cancer, that you are that you will use your power just so you could avenge yourself. There's perhaps you are thinking about doing something against them, and you will not give them a hint that you are planning something. Very passive aggressive. You're obsessing over the fact that somebody has done you wrong. Excuse me. And so you have to avenge. And so you have the I'm getting a codependent. I could be connecting with a Cancer-born individual who is very obsessed with their person. But if you get asked, coming from an immature space, if you get asked what's your problem, you wouldn't even tell them what's the problem. You are crying. You're crying yourself to sleep over something, over a rumination, over an obsession, which hasn't even been proven. Could be that, or has been proven, or has been in the past, and you just can't get yourself unstuck from it. You can't free yourself from it. I mean, you are very codependent, very toxic, and the toxicity may be coming from you, dear Cancer. I mean, your person may have committed something grave, a grave mistake in the past, and so you told them that you have already moved on from that, but right now it just shows that you haven't. Look, if you have forgiven, if you can consider yourself who has forgiven your person, you must have forgiven them whole. I mean, there's nothing from the past that would bother you right now if you are true to yourself, if you're honest enough to tell yourself that you have forgiven your person. If you haven't, it's okay. It's a process, and you have to give yourself that. There seems to be an obsession. You want to do everything. You want to put matters to your hands, but you don't want help. And if people are willing to help you, you're not even telling them. You're not giving yourself the permission to heal from this past thing, and your emotions are out of whack. You are run the risk of doing something to avenge yourself, to like put the matters to your hands. I mean, karma has its own way of working, but you want to be God. Be God. You want to act, you're acting like God and do the justice for yourself. You have the Magician here. But it's in reverse. It's like planning something out of wrong intention. Planning something so cleverly or so vindictive. There's vindictive energy around this. Taking matters to your hands, feeling like you have the power. You're very confident to do it, but it's set in the wrong, it's just wrong from the wrong intention. I would like to explore this a night here. What is this? This one. Which could be the energy of the person that you are dealing with. Energy of the person Cancer is dealing with. Energy of the person Cancer is dealing with. Energy of the person Cancer is dealing with. See, another conflict, unfulfillment. This person could be at a distance from you. This is this one. Look. Look, this is the same card. Intelligent person, forthright, honest. Could be brutally frank. Changes has to be made, but nobody wants to make these changes. If you are acting out of your need to vindicate yourself, you will be defeated. What is this Three of Wands? Evaluate your actions, release yourself from the trap. You could be hiding something from your person. You're not being true. Somebody here is not being true to the other. Somebody here is trying to be deceptive, feeling trapped. They're doing it because they feel so trapped, and I feel that that is you. Your quest, lay the burden down. A discovery from your end may have led you to build that resentment in your heart. And you just feel so trapped. You just feel so unhappy. You just feel like it's unfulfilled. And your person would want to leave. You're reassessing the relationship, and they would want to make changes. Perhaps they would want to walk away. They feel trapped. They would want to communicate with you how they're feeling, how they would want to make changes, how they would want to release themselves from this unhappiness. How would they want to unload the burden? Perhaps to move away or to travel away, to have that respite, to have that breather. They just feel so trapped. And unhappy, emotionally unfulfilled. Let's just get one more. One more for Cancer's person. This is you. There's this burning desire within them to make changes. It's not actually the change that you want them to do. It's a change that they see as a better version of this relationship. Perhaps it's their own vision. It's their own way of dealing with this. They really don't care whether or not you agree with them, or whether or not this would be successful, but they would want to. There's a burning desire inside of them, a burning desire to speak their truth, a burning desire to finally achieve that, to release themselves from feeling trapped. That is what I am getting. Let us get a few more. What else do we need to know? Okay, it's you again, the Magician. Okay. Okay, I kind of feel that if there is something that you are hesitant to do, perhaps this is a request from your person. Just say yes. If there's something that you are planning to do, set an intention that may this be for my highest good. Because you run the risk. You got the Magician reversed twice. This has been the card a while ago with the leopard, with the one with the masquerade, the mask. This is fairy godmother. You have it in reverse. You have all the resources that you need within your reach, and you have the power to transform everything. However, your intention for wielding this wand, to wielding this power, is quite wrong. As I've mentioned a while ago, it's quite vindictive. You're coming from the energy or the intention of vindication. So perhaps the message for you is to wield this power for your highest good. Set an intention that may it be for your highest good. If there is something that you need to work on with you and your person, there's something that they may be requesting from you that you really don't want to do. Perhaps this could be an opportunity to reassess that. And perhaps the battle is, especially if you are married, the battle is long and it seems like an endless battle, and it is now exhausting you. But know that you are exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be, and the answers that you seek are within you. The answers that you seek are within you, and take it easy. That is what I am. There are a lot of setbacks around you, and too many responsibilities. Everything. Oh, that's my dog. I'm sorry. He moved the tripod. Perhaps it's time to chunk it, to break down the tasks. You remember a while ago you had those, you have so much on your plate. I keep on saying you have so much on the plate. It's time to let go one of those tasks. It's time to release yourself from a multitude of tasks. Perhaps focus on something. Having a lot of tasks on your hand make you overthink, or makes you, it clutters your brain, and perhaps that contributes to you being non-receptive, being non-empathetic, or being this person who would want to take matters to your hands. I mean, you have a lot on your plate, but you have you want to do everything all at once. So perhaps you have to break down those tasks and choose just one. You prioritize. Yeah. If it's time to go, then go. Don't cry over spilled milk, or perhaps think about ways on how you could vindicate yourself. Just look at the other cups behind you. What are the things around you, that things or situations or people around you that deserves your attention? Could be your kid. Could be your family, like your mom, dad. Perhaps that's your mom, dad. You need to reach out to them. What are these two cups in your life that you could redirect your focus on and prioritize more, instead of you crying over failed relationship or failed plan? It's time to let that go and focus on that. Perhaps that is something that you would want to leave behind. Look at Moses there. He left all the cups behind. What are those cups that you need to leave behind? What are those tasks that you need to leave behind? What do you need to focus on? Where do you need to go to from here? Okay, let us get what the universe wants you to know. It's not an easy feat, but it's manageable. Okay, seeing things from another perspective, seeing a once dreary situation as something positive, looking at the house, a boring house with a lot of, perhaps you need to declutter, rearrange furniture. See it in a way that is very different. See it from another perspective, seeing it from another angle. Seeing joys of life, finding joys in life. In what ways can you bring joy to your life? You could be living in a small house, but it's home. It's not a house, it's home. How can gratitude transform your space? How can you see beauty in your own small space? How can you live a life that is full of joy and energy and positivity, and not just focusing on spilled milk, spilled cup, or whatever it is that you have missed out on life? Okay, so I guess I would have to leave it at that, dear Cancer. I would like to thank you for being here. Continuation is in the link in the description box below. Thank you for being here. My name is A, and see you soon. Bye.